Slow. Hello, everyone. Let's make sure that we have some sound here. Yeah. How are you doing today? Wherever you are in the world, wherever you are on the big blue marble, I hope you're doing well. I hope things are working out for you in your life and in your business and whatever it is. Celebrate those small wins. Today, we want to look at telling our stories. Telling our story. Now, if you're going to be hopping on live, let me know where you're watching from. And if you're going to be watching the replay, let me know where you're watching from. Because today we want to look at how impactful it is to tell our story while we are on the journey. We all are on a journey, whichever stage of the journey you're on, whether it's in your business or it's in your life, you're on a journey, right? You have certain goals, certain aspirations, right? Certain intentions, and you all set them up. You know how it is. We get our vision board and we put it over there because we want to go to Aruba, we want to go to Dubai, Australia, you name it. We want to build a house up on the hill, want to save for children for college, whatever it is. We put it on that vision board because that's what we want to achieve. That's our vision of the things that we want to accomplish. We want to change job. We want to earn $1 million a year. We want to be a six-figure income earner. We want to be a multiple six-figure income earner. So we got that. And we got timeline associated with that and all the rest. Sometimes we even put pictures. Yeah, we want to go to Paris. Hey, we got a picture of the Eiffel Tower and we put it up there. We want to go to Paris, right? So we put these things in place, and that's no gimmick. Those are intentional. Those are intentional. That's no gimmick. Those are intentional. So that's a part of the story we want to tell. Okay, so that's moving forward. So let's see. But what about the back end of the story that brought you to this point? All right, so if you're going to be watching me live, let me know. But my name is Yvette Guerrero, if we have not met before, and I come in this community every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we talk social media strategies, tips, and tools because we want to help home-based business owners, direct salespersons, network marketers, how to leverage the power of social media to take their business to the next level. See, I'm talking about something that has worked for me. So I'm here to encourage everyone. Check it out. Yeah. So I'm here to provide information free. Okay. So no, there are resources out there. A lot of them you have to pay, but here I am providing information for free. However, who is going to take part of harnessing this information and put it to work? All right. So let's tell our story. So stories are important, my friends. Stories are important because everyone want to know where you're coming from. How did you get here? What did you do? How what did you apply? How did you work this out? How did you work that out? And all the questions that comes with how did you manage to accomplish? I couldn't figure that. How did you figure it out? So all of that is embodied in our stories. And if we tell people our story as we go along the journey, that will help to inspire them. That will help to give them some form of motivation. That will help to let them know that they're not alone. And we were right there where they were. So we tell our stories to inspire others. We tell our stories to educate others. We tell our stories so that motivate others. Because here's the deal. We all were in a certain place at a certain time. We were born, we grew up, and we became adults, right? We went to high school, we went to elementary school, no, went to preschool, then went to elementary school, then we went to a middle school, then went to high school, then went to college, or went to some kind of internship. Whatever you did, that's your journey. And you know what? You've learned so many things along the journey. And all of those things that you've learned are important because where you are at right now, you probably wouldn't have been there without that journey. So we want to embrace everything that's on the journey. And you're going to be like, man, I don't want to talk about those things. Man, that was bad. Man, that was terrible. Oh my goodness. You don't want to know my journey. Yes, I do. Because all of that, whether it is good, whether it was bad, whether it was hard, whether it was enjoyable, whether it made you feel like you want to somebody, all of that was important for your journey to get you to this point, wherever you are right now. You want to look back, think about it, and learn to appreciate it, because I'm telling you that you probably would not have be where you are without that journey. Yes, it could have been better. Yes, but we are thankful for the journey. So want to embrace that. Not only embrace, but want to celebrate those small wins that we made on the journey. Because that's what's going to give you motivation to know that you're stepping up on the ladder step by step by step. That's going to take you to where you want to go. That vision board you have there, absolutely. Whether you want to make more money, whether you want to be a millionaire, whether you want to go to places, whether you want to help people, whether you want to do things, you want to be a philanthropist, whatever it is, there's a vision right over there. You got it. But you also have to have it inside of you. I know, because sometimes we put it out there on paper, but it really doesn't resonate. Doesn't resonate with us. So our stories are important, and we need to tell our stories, because what we're trying to do here on in the online space, we are trying to get people to know us. How are people going to know you? They never met you personally. How are they going to know you? Through your stories. Can't you think that's why Facebook has this story feature? Aha. Facebook has a story feature. Encourage people to post stories, and those stories only last for 24 hours. So what do you think Facebook was thinking? I don't know. I'm curious. I'm curious if you can let me know what you think Facebook was thinking when they said post your stories and they last for 24 hours. Now, Facebook wanted to post your stories every day. Every day. They want to know what's going on in your little part of the world, what you're doing, what you're enjoying, what made you sad, what light up your day, all that good stuff. People want to know what's going on behind the scenes, not only what they see on camera. There's a lot of stuff that goes behind the scenes. I can tell you one right now for me. I get my emails on my phone. Guess what? I changed my password on my computer. Forgot to change my password on my phone. So guess what? Today, no emails on my phone. So now I gotta have to go fix that. That is a part of the journey, because I need to get my emails on my phone. Because when I'm up and about and busy, sometimes all you need is your phone, or all you can have is your phone, and you need to keep up with what's going on in your business. So that's important. So that's just today. So think about 60 years ago. What was your story like 10 days ago, 2 days ago? So, yeah, you might have had a bad day. Yeah, you might thought it was a bad day, but maybe that was a day that helped you to see exactly what you need to do in your business, in your life. So, come on, telling your story. So that will help you to build a relationship with your audience. Now we talk about the target market, our audience. Build that relationship by telling these people the story, because you did not get here, number one, overnight. Number two, most of the time, not all by yourself, because there were some friends along the journey. There were some books along the journey. There were some teachers, some coaches, some mentors. There was even some haters along the journey. Some negative folks along the journey who told you that you would never be anything, who told you that, what you doing about you starting some business? Yeah, so you want to tell those stories. People, you want to share it, people. They told you that, but look what is going on right now in my business. And I'm sure they're watching. You know that people are always watching. Absolutely, they are watching because some folks are looking to cheer you on, and others are looking to be like, "Ah, I told you, I told you, I told that wasn't going to happen. I told you it was not the thing to do." Yeah, regardless, that's the journey. So you got to share your story of your journey so you can, one, inspire others, two, educate folks that let them know it is not easy as it looks. Yeah, people, I mean, those movie stars, they dress up and they come out on camera. Man, they look good. But I can just imagine what they had to go through learning those lines, acting those parts on the movie, and they'll come out and tell you. You know, they'll go home and they roll up in a ball sometimes because, man, they're not getting it and they don't want to get caught, right? So they have to work hard at it. That is a part of the journey. How about you? Not everything is easy that you can just be like snap a finger and get it done. There's some things that you're challenged with every day. That's a part of the journey. Tell your stories because when you educate people, they understand that, man, it's not as easy. It requires work. It requires a lot of effort. It requires a lot of time and patience and concentration, depends on what you're doing. It takes something and it takes you because remember now you are your brand. Now, if you want to develop a fantastic and amazing brand, you got to work at it. And not only like you, when you develop the brand, but you've got to work hard to maintain the brand. Absolutely. So it no matter where in the journey, it requires work. So we educate, we inform, we motivate with our stories. You want to hear some of my story? Let me share some of my story with you. I was a high school teacher. Yep, high school teacher. Can you imagine the first day in the class? The first day in the class in front of those students, teaching, I believe I was teaching, I think it was social studies or world studies or, geography of some sort. Oh my goodness. So much to think about. You're trying to pass on information to these students and they're talking, they're holding up papers or whatever, they're throwing papers across the floor. Something is going on, they're chit-chatting, they're trying to get the attention. They're fixing their books in their desk and they're fixing their clothes and somebody's yelling and distractions. Yes, lots of distractions, and you're there trying to pass on some information to help them to move to the next level. Same thing in your business. There's going to be a lot of distractions, but you've got to persevere. Yeah. You know why? Because you are on a mission. That's why we need to tell these stories, because when folks think that, oh, they just got there, all these gurus in marketing and these likes of the Tony Robbins and the Marie Folio and the Dean Grazios and all those guys and the Eric Worres, they'll tell you what you see. That's not all of it. No, they'll tell you that they have challenge, and even now they do have challenges. But we cannot allow the challenges to hold us back. That is why it's so important to tell your story. So people understand that when they're going through stuff, it's, I wouldn't say it's normal, but just a part of the process. That's a part of the process. That's a part of the journey. So we need to tell our stories. Tell your story, whatever it is. Tell your story. Yes, I started in this marketing business, spent a lot of money, and I failed. I had no idea what I was doing. I just totally sucked. I couldn't recruit anybody for my team, and those persons that came on my team, they left. Can I tell you a little bit about that for me? Yeah. So started out in this network marketing business, so excited, want to, just do whatever they told me to do. Did I get anybody on my team? No, but I did everything they told me to do. It is one of those things, my friend. that after you have, exhausted and done everything that they have told you to do, you need to stop and think and be like, something is missing here, because if they can do it, then I can do it too. But there's something missing. You've got to check it out. And sometimes you might start off really well. And what about maintaining and keeping those people in a space where they're happy and where they're duplicate? It's a process. Tell the story, because it's not always sunshine. There's got to be some rain associated with that. Everybody has those days. There are some days when you want to just flat out quit. There's some days when you be like, man, I can do this. There's some days be like, I don't care what's going to happen. I'm going to get this. There's some days when you don't even want to wake up. There's some days when you just totally be like, man, this is a total waste of my time. But there are days when you look back, one, and you think about, why did I really start this business? One. Two, I got what it takes. Yeah, I do. Three, I just need to do the work. What's the work? What's the work in your business? The work in your business might be a little different from the work in my business, because we all are in different businesses. It really doesn't matter. It's the work. It is putting the effort behind the load and to push. Yes. So tell your story that some days you want to roll up in a ball and go behind the door and you don't want to talk to anybody. Some days you just don't even want to pick up the phone. Some days it sucks because, people are just bombarding you with all these questions. You don't have the answers. Some days it's like madhouse. It's chaos. But what are your goals? What are your goals? What are your intentions behind all of that you're doing? It could be your marriage. It could be your kids. It could be a relationship that you're like, man, I'm so in love with this person. Man, I'm telling you, I feel butterflies in my stomach all day long. It could be that. How are you going to foster and keep that relationship going? It's the same thing in business. Yeah. You can just fall in love with your business, fall in love with a person, and tomorrow it's be like go sour. You can fall in love and it just continues to blossom. So think about something in your life that you have, really done well, and something that sucks and just matter. Be authentic and tell your story, because you know what? People know when you're trying to put on a color coat into it, sugar coat it and make it look fabulous. We know, we ain't that stupid. We know that it's not always, you know what? Because there ain't no manna falling down from an eye and helping you out. You've got to do the work, and everybody has to do it. I don't care what it is. If you have to hit a button on the computer, if that's the work, go do the work and tell everybody the story. I remember when I started out in this business, in this profession, they made it sound so easy. I guess that's some kind of psychological thing. They made it sound so easy. Make your list, call so many persons, follow up with them. This is what you say. This is what you do. And if then, then go for the nose and go for all of that. Yeah, they make it sound so easy. But how do you know that, yes, it might be easy for some folks, but it won't be easy for everybody? Because not everybody has that personality to face the rejection and to take it. But we have got to build up ourselves. That's why personal development is so important. Building up those skills, in us. Yeah. So you got to take care of you, building up those skills in you so you can understand and know how to handle those rejections, know how to handle those negative folks, know how to handle when you start winning and you're like, man, now I'm winning, and you're just on top of the moon and you're floating. Guess what? If you don't know how to maintain that, sooner or later you're going to be crumbling down. So there's a lot on the journey. Most important thing, we need to share our stories, because we started somewhere. We are here at this point and we are going on. So your story doesn't end not when you probably make a sale, not when you probably grab some team members for your team. The story doesn't end there. It is a continuous journey. I want you to tell your story, whatever it is. Just tell people flat out, you know what? I suck at leadership, or I don't even know what I was doing when I started this business. But there's help for you. There's help. So you can craft your story so that people will resonate with your story. Yeah. And so your message will be authentic. So when people hear the message, like, man, yeah, yeah, that was me, or that is me. Let's see what how did she get out of those, how did she manage to get over those obstacles? Yeah. So that is when you're gonna develop the know, like, and trust feature. People want to know, what is Yvette like on a normal day? Yeah, on a normal day. Yeah. Maybe she does the laundry, she cooks the food for the family, she cleans the house. Yeah, she washes the bathroom, take whatever needs to happen. She works her business. She does her time blocking. She schedules her day so she can go see her doctor's appointment. And she schedules a time when she needs to get outside, get her vitamin D, because the last doctor's report says, oh, your vitamin D is low. So you got to build that up. So I got to get my butt out there, get my vitamin D, take my supplements. All of that happens behind the scenes. So I can come out here and say, hi, how are you doing? Smile. Yes, it's a lot involved. So the story embodies us. So don't be don't neglect telling your story. People want to know, because they'll be like, see, you'll be like, who's she? No, they ask, you deliver. All right, my friends, today is Wednesday, wherever you are on the Big Blue Marble. I hope you're having a great day. And I'll see some of you on Friday. I'll see some of you tomorrow in the Winners Project 101 and online. Yes, it's an online group that helps us to help you to take these social media strategies and tips and put them to work, and so you can up level your business. That's a more one-on-one approach. Yes, we're going to be like really zoning in and helping individual people who have businesses and who are struggling or challenged in some area, shape, or form to take their business to the next level. And we come back here in Yvette Guerrero Online, and we just share some tips and some tools. But it's so important as part of the strategy to tell your story. That's a strategy, my friend. I don't know about you, but I've been to conferences already, and people walk on the stage and they'll tell you about them. They'll tell you a story. It's important that you tell your story because it does a number of things for the audience. Are we going to get in that another day? But for today, remember, tell your story. So start thinking about it and don't hide some of it. Don't put some of it around the corner. Oh, I don't want him to know this. But you can craft it in a way that will give people enough about you, the authentic you. That's what they want to know, because they want to know you, like you, and trust you so they can do business with you. All right, my friends, tomorrow is Thursday. I'll see those in the Winners Project 101. On Friday, I'll see those at Yvette Guerrero Online. But I'll be coming a little early on Friday because I have a workshop Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But needless to say, I'll see you everywhere. I'll see you around. All right. Talk to you later. Have a great day. Always take care of yourself, have fun, and be safe. Bye bye.